Welcome back, guys. 270 and 380 here. Right now, I've got up the U.S. presidential map from 270towin.com. And, of course, the important thing to remember, well, basically the only thing you need to know in a presidential race in the U.S., is you need 270 to win. So each state gives you an electoral vote amount. So as you can see, Idaho has 4, New York has 29, California has 55. When you get 270 of those, you win. And even if you win the state by 1 vote, you still get the whole amount designated to the state. Now, let's have a look at where some states that are undecided and some states that some people think are undecided, but I think are going to solidly go for the Dems. One place a lot of people think there's a lot of conspiracy theories, I believe, out there about Arizona. Arizona, I believe, is going to stay with the Republicans. I know a lot of people have been saying the Democrats are leading in the polls there by like 2 points, and John McCain is vulnerable, his Senate seat is vulnerable. I don't think so. I'm not buying it. I think Arizona is staying with the Republicans. I don't think a state can just run to the Democrats that quickly. I think maybe they'll have a shot at it with the increasing Hispanic and Latino population, but not this time. Another state is Colorado. I think it's going to go to the Democrats. So a lot of Republicans have been leading in the polls. I think it's still a safe bet for the Democrats. I don't think Donald Trump's message is going to resonate well in Denver, and I think that you're going to see the millennials go towards Hillary Clinton solidly. Another interesting state is Iowa. I think that's going to go to Trump too. He's been leading in the polls consistently, although there was a few ties. This is important. Obama carried Iowa in 2008 and 2012, and for the Democrats to lose that state is not very good, but I think Donald Trump will win in Iowa. Michigan, I think it's going to go to the Democrats. Flint, the Republicans, that looked terrible on them, and I think that Michigan's a safe bet for the Democrats. They've been doing well in the polls there. Virginia. Virginia is seen as a swing state. Trump's pulled his entire operation from Virginia, which is a surefire sign that the Democrats have it locked up. Pennsylvania. Everybody knows the Democrats are going to win Pennsylvania. They've been leading in the polls, and Trump just thinks there's a small chance he can win Pennsylvania, but I don't think it is. I think Pennsylvania is going to go solidly for the Democrats. Florida is really interesting because Obama won Florida by a small margin, and Florida decided the 2000 election between Al Gore and George Bush. But I still haven't decided on Florida, where it's going to go. It could go either way. The next state is North Carolina. Hillary Clinton currently has a slight lead in the polls there. It's a toss-up state. Obama won it in 2008. Romney won it in 2012. Trump's campaigned pretty hard there. So was Clinton. It's anybody's guess. New Hampshire, I believe it's only 4 electoral votes, but I believe it's going to go for the Democrats. And Nevada is interesting because Trump was up in the polls, but Hillary Clinton's taken a significant and commanding lead in the polls there. But I don't know. I had an uneasy feeling when Trump was up in the polls. Maybe it will, but I'm going to say it goes to the Democrats. Wisconsin, despite Scott Walker, the governor, despite Paul Ryan, the House Speaker, despite all these myths that Wisconsin is going to the Republicans, I think it's still a safe state for the Democrats. When you look at this, Clinton just barely wins. If Ohio is very close, never mind that. Never mind North Carolina. Never mind Florida. She still wins. But this is where. So let's assume. Now, very hard for Trump to do this. Let's assume he wins those 3 states. He still has to win another. He's going to have to win another big state, whether that means Colorado, and maybe he tries to get Pennsylvania, or maybe just Pennsylvania. But he's really going to have to expand his efforts, and even to win those 3 swing states is going to be hard. Winning Pennsylvania and Colorado is going to be even harder. So Trump is really going to have to work hard. It's not over, but it's looking pretty bad for Trump right now. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe down below. I've got videos posted on the US Senate races, governor's races, a video I did with half a QB3 that was hilarious. I had to name cubes. We said who's faster, me naming the 50 states, or half a QB solving a couple of Rubik's Cubes. It's great. Thanks.